Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Marketing Today's show. I am so super excited to have a special guest in the house today. He is a funnels hawk. I mean, he's a crazy guy, he's a crazy entrepreneur, super amazing. I mean, he's gonna talk to us about some cool stuff here today. He's a six-figure coaching business. He's served more than 1,000 clients. He's helped more than 500 students, and he went from literally washing cars to being one of the most leading people here in the funnel community. And I'm so super excited to have Mr. Sahil Sehgal in the house. How you doing, Sahil?
I'm doing super great, Joshua. Thank you so much for this awesome introduction. Really feeling pleasure and super stoked to be here and share my journey and story with all the other members of the family.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on board. Listen, we're going to talk to you about, some of your story about how you went from literally, I mean, you went from washing cars, right? And then you climbed all the way. You were $25,000 in debt when you moved to Canada. And then how did you make that change in your life? I mean, coming to Canada and then moving to the place that you're in right now. And what happened? How did you make that change?
Okay, great question, first of all. I think so. When I moved to Canada as an international student, I came here. It was always I think since childhood, it was my dream to go to some abroad country for higher studies and all that stuff. So it was a dream. And then after I completed my graduation, my bachelor's, I decided to come here for my master's. When I came here, there were so many things like when you come into this was a kind of alien country for me. Everything was new and nobody. I literally just had one friend here who came 4 months before me, and we were in college together. And that was the reason, actually. I think he was the one of the motivation factor behind me coming to Canada. So yeah, when I came to Canada, a lot of new things were happening in life. I was going to college, my university, doing studies, my doing masters, and on the side, you have to do part-time jobs. Like in India, it's completely different thing. You just go to college, you don't have to do part-time jobs. Your family will support you, all the finances and tuition fees, all that stuff. But here the situation was different. So I had to, in order to manage my expenses, accommodation, groceries, whatever stuff, the daily stuff, I had to do some part-time job. So at that time, I worked as not just as a car washer. I worked as a vegetable packager in some factory. They dropped flyers, actually the pamphlet, to the houses of the people, and along with side I was doing my studies. Like during the day time, I was attending university, and then in the evening time or weekend, I was doing this part-time job. And yeah, so how the transition happened, basically, I would say I was always curious to see or look at the ways how I can make money online on Google. I tried a lot of things. Basically, I tried to search a lot of things, not invested, not went fully into something, unless when I started affiliate marketing. That was the first business model I started with when I literally last year in the when the COVID hit 2020 March was the month when I literally started my like you can just seriously started my journey. And then I started with one funnel away challenge. That was the first course I invested in my learning into this entrepreneurship world.
I've seen so many people in the funnel game. They've been around for so long, right? But you suddenly came out of nowhere. I mean, just about a year ago that you started this whole affiliate marketing. What is the secret behind that such a huge momentum? I mean, you just came out of nowhere, and I just started watching your story, and I just fell in love with how you were just growing throughout the whole process. And the next thing you know is like you just killing it. And so you bought your first home in Canada.
Yeah.
I mean, you did so well from where you started off. Like, what created that momentum? And do you think that momentum plays an important role in any entrepreneur trying to succeed as well?
Yeah, so the momentum was my biggest why I did this thing, because my why was basically to buy my first home in Canada. First why was to clear off that 25,000 student debt that I brought with me when I came to Canada as an international student, and that was a student loan that I brought with me. So that I cleared not with the online business, but that I cleared by driving, like doing part-time jobs like Uber, doing skip the dishes, working like I was doing full-time job, and on top of that, I was putting these crazy hours to just clear off that student debt. It took me total 3 years. By 2018, I came here in 2015. By 18, I was able to clear all the debt, and then I got some relaxation because otherwise it was a burden right on you. And So I decided to at that time to like look into the internet ways to make money online. I think the motivation factor, big motivation factor was I was ready at that time for the next step in my journey, which was to buy my first home in Canada, and that alone, that the biggest why alone helped me to move forward or keep getting that momentum. Also, I had to bring my parents over here, all that stuff. So
Mm.
it was a big responsibility on me. I was feeling like that now. This is my next goal, and every single day I was working hard, still on the top of full-time job. Still now I'm doing a full-time job, and after this interview I have to go to my work at 7:30 in the morning. I'm gonna start late today, otherwise I leave home at 7:30. So yeah, it's been
Yeah,
a crazy.
yeah.
Yes.
That's amazing. I did an interview last week, and it was with somebody that also was an immigrant. And I just find it that being somebody that, according to him, like moving into a new country is like you sort of have a hunger that others don't have. Like you said that you want to bring your parents over to the country. I mean, that's something that others may not have behind their back. Do you think having that hunger plays a very important role in actually becoming successful?
Absolutely, 100%. No doubt in that. That you always need. Everyone starts with their why. Like everybody has their different why. Some people do to give their family a better life. To maybe they're having a phase in their life where they're going through, and now they have to clear off that, get out of that thing. Maybe it's a debt, student debt. Maybe they have lost some money and anything. It can be a gambling. It can be anything, but yeah, that why plays a very important role. If you start without a why, I think what will happen is you will get the momentum initially, you will start making a couple of hundred of dollars, and then you're gonna get lost into that. You will feel like you will gonna create a comfort zone, and you're gonna stay in that comfort zone. And if there is nothing, no force that is pushing you from behind, that to do more, that's what my why helped me to push more. When I started my journey, the goal was only to make $500 to $1,000 a month extra on the top of my full-time job, so that I can pay off my car insurance, my rent where I was living. That was the only thing I had in my mind. I was like, if I make $500 to $1,000 extra on top of my full-time job, I will be like tension-free person in this whole world. I won't need to worry about anything. And slowly I saw that the force that was pushing me from behind, it helped me to that goal changed into weeks, $1,000 a week, then changed into $1,000 a month, sorry, a day, and that's how it helped me to grow so fast.
Awesome, that is like super cool. I mean, like you said, you gotta have that why. You gotta have that something that's kind of pushing you. With me, I dropped out of college, and I had literally had nothing to do. And I remember thinking about how when I told my friends that I want to be an entrepreneur, they're like, "You're crazy! Like, don't do these things, right?" And so it's like that kind of pushed me to kind of doing what I do today. And I think you're right. You gotta have that hunger. You gotta have that reason why you're doing what you're doing, right? I got a video that I want to show you, right? And I think when I watched this video, I was like, "My gosh!" Like I couldn't believe that I could feel it straight from the screen, right? And I'm gonna play it for you, and then I'm gonna dive into it a little bit and ask you a little bit more. But this is the video that
The more you the more positively addicted you become on your identity.
Who'd you just meet?
Identity is a form of force. If you think you're a winner, you find a way to win. If you
What
think
happened? You
you're a
hugged
loser,
him? You hugged him?
right,
That's awesome.
right. So that was you live with. I mean, that was I can hear Tony Robbins' voice in the back, but you just met Russell Brunson. You were like so happy. I could really feel that throughout the screen. Like, oh my gosh, if I would meet Russell Brunson, I would go crazy, right? And I mean, Fun Like it looks so amazing. And what is your experience from that? Why is Russell Brunson such an important pivotal meaning to you, and why is he such a why in your vision as well?
First of all, thank you so much for playing that video, man. I still get the goosebumps. I still get the chills inside me when I remember that
Yeah,
moment
yeah.
when yes, Tony was on the stage at that time, and he gave us. Actually, I found my way to get for the whole event when I went to this FHL. It was a 5 day event. For the whole event, I was thinking about I'm gonna take a picture with Russell. I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna tell him something. I'm gonna share my story, like how he helped me or how the funnel world helped me to get get my first house, right? This is which I was not able to get with just my full-time job income. There was no way I could have saved this much money and could have get into where I am right now, into this house,
Mm,
beautiful house.
mm,
I love it. And So yeah, the Russell Brunson was the unknowingly he transformed or he impacted my life so much, and I was feeling like I'm gonna see him and I'm gonna just tell him this one line, hey man, thank you so much for unknowingly doing all this stuff, and now it helped me to get my first house. So you have seen in the video, my voice was literally gone. I lost like 80% of my voice during FHL. I
Yeah.
was shouting, yelling, talking to people, doing networking, all that stuff. At the end
Yeah.
of the day, and that was the last day, that was day number 5. And when Tony came and he just gave us an activity to just like go and hug random people, and he was doing
Mm.
all that stuff. I remember I was on, I think, row 20th or row something 25th, and Russell was on row number 1.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to me. I literally rushed down, crossed all the rows, and went to the first row without thinking about anything. What's gonna happen? Is he gonna entertain? Is he gonna say hi to me? Or I think I just went to him, straight to him, say, "Hey
Yeah.
man," I was not even able to speak something. I was not able to say something. Obviously, the stage was so loud. So, but
Yeah.
still, I got a chance to just give him a hug and take a picture with him. And at that time, I wanted to say so many things to him, but again, the situation didn't allow my voice, the crowd, and all that stuff. But glad that was the moment when I felt like that. I met the guy. You can say angel, right? That's what he is to me. Yeah, but the good part was I was able to share my story with his wife and with his dad because I
Mm.
met them before. They were in a space where I found my way again to get into them, and I remember the moment when I told his wife that how Russell has helped me to get my first house, and I even showed them pictures of my house, and
Yeah.
his wife literally both of us when got so emotional at that time. I still remember that moment. And she said,
Mm.
I'm going to definitely talk to Russell about it. I'm going to tell Russell, like, this is, you have
Yeah.
achieved this.
Wow, I'm so happy for you. I truly can relate to that because Russell has helped me so much in my life. I mean, he's like, I was trying a whole lot of things before for funnels and for Russell, and then when I finally found him, I was like, my gosh, like, did I not know that all these things actually exist? Like, I'm so excited. It's unbelievable, and I think I really could relate to that. So, with that being said, what is the one of the biggest takes you took from Funnel Hacking Live this year? What are some of the crazy things, or one of the biggest things that has been happened during this Funnel Hacking Live that you attended?
Oh, so many things. I have a notebook. I wish I could have it here and I could go like I filled out I think more than 50 pages into that notebook from all the
Yeah.
speakers, Tony Robbins, all the speakers who were there, two Comma Club Award winners, Russell Todd. I think the biggest takeaway that I have still in my mind, that's what I want to share is basically everybody said the same thing. Tony Robbins said the same thing. Russell Brunson said the same thing. It's about they talk about your customers and product, right? Most of the time they share this thing. Like most of the time we entrepreneurs we get attached, so emotionally attached to what we have in our pocket. Like what is the product? What is the idea that we have in our mind? And we try to think, okay, I have this awesome idea. I have this $1 million idea. I'm gonna I'm gonna make this happen, and I'm gonna find people who's gonna buy this product, and I'm gonna be millionaire overnight.
Mm.
This is never the case. Never. Lots of people fail there. They always keep their product first. But the lesson I learned from FHL was always keep your customers up. Right? Always first find who you want to serve, who you want to help, and then create your product. Always keep your customers up, then product.
Yeah.
There is no point if you fell in love with your product, maybe some people buy, maybe some people will not buy, but you're not sure whether the market needs that thing or not. You are
Mm.
thinking that people are going to buy this, but did you ask the people, do they need this thing? That was the biggest takeaway from me. I had the aha moment at that time. And same thing as I said, Tony Robbins said, Russell Brunson, a couple of other people, the Summer Club Award winners as well. Always keep your customer first rather than your product.
Awesome, awesome. You know, I saw your recent I think your recent funnel, and I saw a big saying that about you being so crazy about organic traffic, right? And so, why is that why are you so obsessed with organic traffic versus paid traffic? And what is the reasons?
There is a story behind it. So what happened when I did my one funnel away challenge, the first when I started my journey, I remember on the day 30th, I had my funnel ready, all ready to go live. At that time, I made a affiliate funnel for OFA challenge itself because I was loving that product so much. So I decided to make that funnel. What happened on day 30th? I opened up my Facebook account and there was this notification or a message, email actually coming from Facebook, that your Facebook account got banned because somebody used your credit card and does some fraudulent or something. I was like, dude, what I'm gonna do now? Like my funnel is ready, and I felt like that I wasted my 30 days last month, whatever hard work I did, whatever amount of time, energy, money I put into this thing, it's all now waste. It's not gonna go anywhere. And because I had this thing in my mind, like I can only promote my stuff through paid ads. Like paid ad is the way if I want to grow my business, if I want to make some money online, whatever stuff. That was the mindset. And what happened, instead of getting just stuck at that point, I started finding people. I started seeing what are the other ways I can still promote my stuff. Whatever I have ready now, how can I make it to the market? How can I bring to the market? So at that time, a couple of people, one or two guys, they talk about this organic traffic. And I was like, okay, I have never heard about this thing. What is organic traffic? Can you tell me more about it? I did. I asked two or three people, and then one of the guy gave an opportunity. Like he was doing coaching calls. I was like, okay, 1 hour coaching call about organic traffic, and you have to pay like something $200 $300 for that call. And me as a beginner, I was feeling like that, man, $200 an hour. That I don't make that money in like it's in my full time job. Like how can I pay someone this kind of money?
Yeah.
And I talked to my girlfriend, and my girlfriend supported me at that time. She is like,
Mm.
if you want to do it, just go for it. And I literally borrowed $100, I think, at that time for my girlfriend. I was like, I want to do it, but I don't have money because the COVID was there, all that stuff was happening. So yeah, I took that call, and then other people I contacted. I got a chance to meet some people in the Russell Brunson inner circle. I met them through some summit or something. So and through that, since that day, I'm obsessed with organic traffic because that time I got this aha moment that you don't need to run paid ads when you're a beginner. It's gonna waste your money. So I feel blessed at the same time, like glad this thing happened to me, right? And now I got introduced to this world of organic traffic, and I paid so much money after that in my coaching, learning from six, seven figure, eight-figure entrepreneurs as well to go more in deep about organic traffic, and that is the reason I got obsessed with that. So that it became like a blessing in disguise for me at that time. That's
Right,
why I'm
right.
obsessed with this.
Yeah, so sometimes those challenges are the best thing that ever happened to us, you know.
Yeah.
So so some people that are listening to you, like what is exactly organic traffic? And like what do? Do you go to groups? Do we go to what percentage of our personal profile? Because I know a lot of people, especially the people that I work with, they're like, I don't want to let go of my personal profile. It's my thing. It's like I want to use it for my cats and my dogs. All right. So so tell us, like, what do you think? How does organic traffic actually work? I mean, do you think that we should spend more time on our personal profile versus going to groups, or is it just a combination of it all?
It's a combination of all, I would say. What I did personally was at that time I had my personal Facebook profile. I tried to change. I tried to put some offers like this is awesome product or OFA challenge. I tried to make some post. And what happened, that you have friends and college friends, all that stuff. They started talking about like, oh, you are trying to make money. It's not gonna work. And they are leg pullers, right? They don't understand what it is. And I
Mm,
was literally feeling demotivated at the same time. I was like, no, man, it's going to work. All that stuff,
mm,
the feelings that you have inside, right?
yeah,
So at
yeah,
that time, I was like, I'm not going to waste my time in those people.
yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm going to create a new Facebook profile. I'm gonna not worry about whatever friends and family I have in this. I have other platform, WhatsApp and all that. They can connect me through that. I'm not gonna worry. I'm gonna delete this account and I'm gonna create a new account, and I will only add business people, entrepreneur people who understand what I'm trying to say. They support me. They motivate me.
Mm,
So that's what exactly I did. I created a brand new profile. I remember the date, exact date, 19th of April, 2020. I created this new profile, and I
yeah.
started from like literally from scratch, from zero, no friends, nothing at all. Started adding some values. When you talk about the group, yeah, there is a way you can. A lot of I think 70 to 80% of my traffic comes from Facebook groups. There are some quality groups. You have to go more in deep. It's not just about general groups. You need to go more in deep. You have to literally search for the niche specific groups that where you can find quality leads, quality traffic, right? So that I learned from different mentors. So yeah, groups is one of the part, plus your profile. That's what like you convert your profile into a funnel, profile funnel. So that's what exactly I did. I put a call to action, I put my cover picture, all that stuff, made it like it's a kind of online shop. I call it as online shop. People come visit your shop. If they like something, they buy it from you. If you have a link ready for them to make a purchase, or maybe if you have a freebie, if you have some link to book a call with you, something, some offer. So that's what exactly I did, and that is what helping me and my students as well. Now I'm passing on that same stuff, the growth that I have to my students, and it's working super great. I didn't get a I have not started even running paid ads yet, and without even doing that, like, I have seen a huge potential in that. Starting
Yeah.
from 10K month, 20K, 30K month, it has great potential if you really do it in a proper manner.
Yeah. So do you wait for people to come to you? So what you said is you have your Facebook page, right? And you have all these links and all these things available. So do you wait for people to come to you from those groups, or do you go to them? I mean, do you, like for example, you put a post out, people comment, and you start adding them as a friend, and then you start interacting and building a relationship with them. So what do you do? Do you wait for people to come to you, or do you think people should actually go to them? What is your opinion on that?
What I did personally, or what I would recommend is there is nothing better than getting inbound leads. That is the most enjoyable part of this business. That's what I enjoy most. I initially, yes, you have to contact people, you have to be in touch, you have to do cold prospecting, you have to send some messages. But I advise my students not to send just randomly, like blindfolded friend request to everyone, right? There is a specific category or criteria you can set for your dream client. Once you know who you want to help, then you can find the groups, as I said, niche specific groups, and that's where these people are hanging. And then you can send them. Maybe there are a lot of ways you do it. You can interact with their post if you see. You can interact with content, whatever they have put. Maybe you can do comment. There are a lot of strategies like comment strategies. Content was the first thing I put out in my profile and in the groups as well. That was the first thing. Even I had like a lot of time people have this misbelief. I had this misbelief same time when I started my journey is like I have to make first hundred or thousands of dollars in order to
Mm,
show people that I'm making money, in order to post something, in order to make like basically publish something. So that is the biggest mistake I would say. Even if you are making dollar a day, that is a win, right? Think about this thing. Some people are have a dream of making their first dollar online. For those people, you are there. You can say a dream. Basically, it's their dream to make a dollar a day, and you achieve that thing. So it's a win for you. Go and publish it. Go and talk about it. What were the things that you did in order to achieve that even dollar, $1, right? If it's $100, it's good. Slowly it will increase, but it's never gonna be. If you make even make $100, then you will think about, oh, let me make $1,000, then only I will publish, then only I will talk about it. Like, who am I? There are millions of people in that group, ClickFunnels group, let's say, and they are making two comma club award, they're making $1 million. Who am I just to show a dollar or $100 a day? That is nothing.
mm,
But that is a limiting belief. You, everybody starts their journey from that, right? They didn't start from $1 million. So
mm.
content is the first thing. Engaging with right people, answering people's questions, providing values to that. And yeah, these are the I focus less on cold outreaching now. I focus more on attraction marketing, inbound leads,
Mm.
and that's what is helping my business and my student business to grow.
Awesome. That sounds so cool. You said you came in with $25,000 debt, right? A lot of people were asking me like, and then you spent. I mean, you said you did the one funnel away challenge. I think it was that you said you did the OFA. And you spent
Yeah.
$100 for OFA, but you were $25,000 in debt for college fund. So what is your opinion on the whole educational system? Do you think it's really fit for entrepreneurs, or what do you think of that? What's your opinion?
I have a biased opinion on that. I'm not, I'm more towards like I sometimes think like that. What if I could have spent my like I spent 4 years in my bachelor's and then 1 year in my master's, so it's 5 years. What if I could have spent 5 years in learning some skill? I would have maybe millionaire by this time, or maybe I would be at different levels, right? Instead of
Yeah,
wasting that time. But
exactly.
but again, it depends. Again,
It
I
depends. Yeah.
prefer for like let's say if I now moving forward down the road, couple of 15, 20 years later, my kids will be raised up and all that stuff. So maybe I have this now mindset of instead of taking them or instead of putting them into some course or something like a education degree, I would just rather push them, or I would rather advise them to go to learn some skill. Right? That's going to help you to basically to stand up in the market or to make their life better. If they spend, let's say they're 21, 20 years of age, and by 25 they learn the skill, 5 years, and it's a lot of time to develop a skill set. Instead of wasting time, we know that education system, it's really messed up. You don't get practical knowledge. It's all about theoretical stuff you learn, and it's a lot of stuff you never even implement in your daily life, whatever you're going through. So I would, yeah, have a biased opinion on this thing. I would prefer more over the skill set. If I had to go back in time 5 years ago, I would rather invest my money into this developing a skill set rather than into some college or university.
So let's put this in perspective. So you came to Canada, right? You were $25,000 in debt, right? And you were, I mean, it was tough. I mean, then you started up this thing. You put $100 into this challenge, right? You took it, you invested in yourself, and you built up a six-figure coaching business. And now I think I read that you have the client reach over $300,000 in a week, right?
Yep.
And that was insane. Like, I mean, that's $300 in South African, you know, so the South African audience, and we're in that's more than about 4 or 5 million rand that you literally help him get in a week. So I was like, this is insane. Like you came from there, you 25,000 debt, then you started up doing this affiliate marketing thing. So a lot of people are so afraid to start business, and I think I don't know why it is, but I don't know why people just don't want to take action. But what would you say to somebody that wants to take action or wants to go into the affiliate marketing game? Because that's what you did. You literally started up affiliate marketing. You went into groups. You added a ton of value to the groups, and then you built an audience, and you turned that audience into your customers. Now you're helping them do the exact same thing. So, what would you say to somebody who is contemplating actually taking that action, taking that step to start their first affiliate marketing business? And can you just give a little bit examples of what an affiliate marketing business looks like?
Yeah, sure. That's an interesting question. So, that's what exactly I did. I started with affiliate marketing. And what is the first step I would advise you to do is like, first of all, always invest in your learning. Whatever you're doing, don't just go off for free videos on YouTube and all that stuff. It's good up to certain point, but if you really want to learn that skill, like you cannot get everything from free, right? You have to invest in your learning, invest in yourself. And I can guarantee you that if you invest with your due diligence, that investment can bring you many folds of thousands of dollars. Like it worked out for me. And most important thing, after you invest or before even investing, you should have belief in that stuff. Like whatever you are going through, you don't just blindly now spend money. Like Sahil has said, this thing, go spend money. Don't be crazy like that. Use your due diligence. That's what I said, and then invest it. If you have belief in something, then keep that belief in that place. Like if it has worked for other people, it will gonna work for you. Simple as it is. It can, maybe other people took 1 month to get it, maybe you will take 1 year, but then you're gonna learn so many things in that 1 year, right? So belief is really important. And plus, when you're specifically doing affiliate marketing, this is what I would do, or this is what I did actually. Now, so a lot of people sometimes ask me, how are you making affiliate sales without even promoting something, right? The main thing I think is the because of your offer, whatever you have offer around your product. Don't try to sell just okay. So sorry, you asked about what is affiliate marketing. For people who don't know what is affiliate marketing, is basically you sell other people stuff, whether it's software, whether it's physical products, anything, and then you get commission out of it, right? You promote somebody else's product and they get or service, and then you get commission out of it. That's what affiliate marketing is. And a lot of people, as I said, they don't work into it. They don't spend more time into it by creating their own offers. Let's say I'm promoting one funnel away challenge. Right now, I can promote it directly with the link that they gave me, ClickFunnels gave me. But again, that is the link that they can get anywhere. They can get it from Google. They can get it from right from ClickFunnels website, anywhere. Why do they need to buy from me? What I did is I created my offer around it. Like, that's what people does. If that is the right advice. Always make your own product around whatever you are promoting, whatever it is. Even if you're selling $10 of product, add insane value. Add value of like at least 10 times of it, $100 value, perceived value, and then you can sell it for $10. People will be. It's a win-win for both. Your client will get massive value out of it, and you got a client. It's a win-win for both. So always create a product around whatever you are selling. there are a lot of ideas that you can get it from. Just like one funnel away challenge. Now I thought about it, what I can create about one funnel away challenge. What are the products I can create around it? So I found some Russell free books. I found some software, some video trainings of a guy who made like $1,000 in this 30 days or whatever. So I try to see what are the white label services I have, and I can put that as a bonus in my stack and can increase the perceived value of it. And by the time you're gonna have so many options, you're gonna keep adding that stuff, you're gonna keep creating or adding or basically increasing your offer stack, and it will help you to make that offer so irresistible that people will feel fooled not to take that offer.
That's quite awesome. Thank you so much, Sal. Listen, I love what you're doing. I love your story. I love that you're helping so many people. I mean, your results, it speaks for itself. I mean, people don't just need to listen for it. I mean, if they can just kind of work with you, they'll see the results themselves, right? And I think that speaks more than anything else. So tell us, you're a funnel hawk, right? So you helping other people become funnel hawks, right? And that means killing it in affiliate marketing and actually doing what you're doing, right? So how can somebody get a hold of you? How can somebody like get in touch with you in any way possible?
Yeah, thank you so much for that, man. First of all, so what I basically help, as I told, as I started my journey with affiliate marketing, but right now, as I progress, I started saying that I was able to help more of the funnel designers, freelancers, and social media marketers. So that's what my coaching program, my flagship program, is all about. I help them to reach to their first 10K per month as fast as possible through organic traffic, no paid ads at all. So I share all my strategies, all my secrets with them, and I do. It's not a course; it's a live coaching that you just like this. We talk in a group manner. We talk. It's a very small group, and we every week, 2 times in a week, we do these live sessions just like this, and that's where I help my students to grow their or scale their business and to reach more, to know more about it. Joshua, you can put the Facebook link, or you can go to www.dreamclientsecrets.com. So that's where they can find more information about it. There is a case study of one of my students who cracked 13,000 in 30 days over there, and then there is a link to book a call. That's where you can get more information.
Awesome, awesome. All right, thank you so much, Style Circle. Everybody, that was an amazing episode with you. So much, so much of information, so much of advice. Listen, guys, if you want to get a hold of Sile, be sure to go and check out his page. I'm going to put the links down at the bottom once the video is done. Also, I want to let you know that we also have a little giveaway. We want to give you guys year to day. I mean, it's by Russell Brunson himself. It's the Marketing Secrets Black Book. It's 99 secrets on how to actually, get started with marketing. I'm gonna put a link down below once the video is done as well, so you can grab that. So thank you so much, Sahil, for actually being on the show today. I really appreciate you, man. You are an amazing inspiration to the funnel community and to everyone here in our audience as well. I'm so excited to start sharing this to our friends and to our family and to lots of people in our business. So thank you so much.
You're
Appreciate you,
welcome, man.
man. Take care.
Oh, no. Yeah.